Oh, shoot. I didn't know I was live. Holy moly. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Learn Plan Profit. Hope you guys are having a good start to the morning. I wanted to provide you guys with a quick little update on my position. I was down quite a bit. Here we go. The whole point of this was to pay attention to /CL and huge sell off. Wow. Apps and little heads up on this. /CL has been aggressively selling off. This just caused an even more aggressive sell off. So it's a descending pattern, and the overall direction is not in its favor now. So, yes, you could potentially go for a dip buy opportunity, but ultimately, the direction is not in its favor. It's been aggressively descending for the past couple of days. So I would stay on high alert. Like be like aware that it doesn't have to recover, right? So maybe because it sold off super aggressively, it has the potential to recover over time. Great, but I just again want to remind you that might not be worth the risk. Easiest way for me to put it. Overall P&L in the day is $371.11. You guys saw the $507 profit. I took a bad entry on you guys. Had to manage my risk. Cut losses $135 altogether so far. Again, market opened about an hour ago, so not even like stressing out about it. Just wanted to try to see if we could go live during this report. Maybe see if we can catch some of this. So what's the the percentage is definitely like attractive, but it's just the idea of for this thing to potentially continue to descend. It's such an aggressive descending pattern. It's kind of like, is it even worth the risk, right? A question to potentially ask yourself. So it could offer a dip buy opportunity even in the 1% aspect, but there it goes. Still selling off. Here we go. 1095 right now is at current lows. Let's see if we can make lower lows. There we go. 1094, 1093, 1090. There it goes. And literally, what was that like? That was about 1% from where we saw it try to reverse down to where it's at right now, 1.637%. So are you talking about oil or natural gas? We're looking at UWT, which is a crude oil. Crude oil. Come on. We got this, team. Here we go. 10.84. If anything, DWT should be the one that is pushing up as of right now. It's absolutely crazy. Crazy push up. What do you guys think about this? Are you in D, guys? Nope. Just showed my positions. Everything is closed. I'm not in anything as of right now. I'm going to try to risk it for the biscuit. Again, I might. Let's see. So we got filled at 10.91 pretty much. So, and that was with 2,000 shares. So let's take a look. All right. We'll see what we do here. Natural gas back at support, right? You guys back at support, descending, getting rejected by that middle view up. It's kind of consolidating right now, so I don't know if there's going to be a change of direction or a change of pattern. This consolidation phase offers a 1% margin. Yeah, so but as of right now, again, the overall pattern for natural gas is still descending, especially if you look at it, the way that it's been trading. So it's a little bit more clear with a little bit more data to analyze on /NG. So just take that into consideration. There we go. All right. With how many shares did I just get filled with? Wait, what the heck? Wait, what's going on? Hold up. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Why is my TD Ameritrade freezing? Yo! Absolutely crazy push up. There it goes, starting to recover. Made $810. I don't even know where it got filled. It literally sold it still at 1108 when that bid in the ask were, yeah, that was messed up. So 1.1K on the day. Not complaining. Again, just kind of, yeah, my thing is freaking out. Stop popping up. Okay, that's you on. Holy smokes. All right. Oh, heck no, heck no, heck no, heck no, heck no. Okay, so looking at /CL. Again, well, the crude oil report came out. I really don't know what's going on with my TD Ameritrade. It's literally all these different things are popping up. It's not, yeah. As of right now, it looks like it's trying to show signs of an uptrend pattern still. EMA line might act as a resistance, so waiting out for that. Middle VWAP is normally where it gets rejected at, so we'll have to see. It still has a nice little margin for potential recovery. Or if it ends up getting rejected and begins to make lower lows, then again, we have the opportunity to then trade DWT, which is the inverse ETF. So I'm just really frustrated with that last trade that I just took. These things keep popping up. They're not supposed to. Here we go. Yo, what the heck? My hotkeys are not working. This is absolutely ridiculous. There it goes, getting rejected. This is so frustrating. Yeah, my TOS is the bidding the ask. They're all freaking out. I'm gonna restart this. Sorry about that, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. Here we go. So there it goes. UWT is still trying to push right back up. Let's take a quick look at this. I don't know what's going on with my TD Ameritrade. It's still bugging out. Every time that I switch to a different, let's take a look. Yeah, like that should not be popping up. That should not be popping up. Nope, don't pop up. I have no idea. I already restarted it. It's irrelevant, right? Nothing I can do about it, so here we go. I'm not clicking on the bid or the ask. I'm switching from, right? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. All right. Considering, okay. Considering getting in on DWT if this thing continues to rally. What do you guys think? Here we go. There we go. DWT is still pushing up. DWT has great potential for loss, as in like pullback potential, right? Because it's so overbought. I can definitely see that. But right now it looks like it's rallying, and the past couple of days for the 5 day, 5 minute chart, it's definitely been pushing up. It honestly was kind of consolidating, so it wasn't really, making higher highs in any sort anymore. But you know, really began to kind of change its overall direction. So yeah, well, I had to cut losses on UWT, and I did that. I don't know if you guys heard it, but it was over my phone. So to close out that position just because the pattern was broken as this thing began to make higher highs. So definitely gave back some of the profits that I made on UWT. And just it was really frustrating. But thinking about either getting into DWT if this thing continues to rally, or because it's peaking out, maybe getting back into UWT. What do you guys think? Looks like it's definitely a little bit more on the overbought side. RSI is already, indicating signs of a descending pattern. So I might just wait for lower lows, especially because the crude oil report just came out right about 16 minutes ago. So we might want to give it a little bit more time and let it kind of identify its true direction. Is this thing going to continue to rally for the rest of the day? Then maybe we can give it an extra 20 minutes and let it play out, right? Or whatever time it needs to kind of nurture and identify its direction. Or we can just set our alerts, and if this thing begins to sell off and make lower lows, then we can kind of go with the flow and go on that side, right? But I had fun trading the report with you guys. Let's check out. Yeah, so we got you guys back at the support. It's just trading below the middle VWAP. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my alert, and we can follow up with this one. Not too sure how you guys feel about that, but we can simply follow up with it and kind of go from there. But also, if it all of a sudden makes aggressive lower lows, then I would like to stay up to date with it as well. And looking at forward slash GC. As of right now, it looks like it was showing signs of an uptrend, right? We talked about this one when it was all the way up here, but we talked about it being way overbought, way overextended. And when it came down to JDST, it made sense on why this one had reversal potential. So DWT just made higher highs on the day. So it looks like that one is going to be the one that's going to be rallying today. So let's just make sure that we keep a very close eye on that. So why do you prefer UWT versus Gush? UWT, in my opinion, actually correlates on over to /CL, and Gush and Drip do not. They're a mixture of crude oil, if I'm not mistaken, crude oil and something else. So it's a little bit different. But I'm going to keep a close eye on DWT, and this one might be the one that I'm going to kind of pay attention to. Yeah, in the past, 10-15 minutes, it did 3%. So, might be worth watching. So there it goes. Wow, absolutely crazy. So cool. There it goes. Still pushing up. Just want to make sure that, again, we don't get caught into the hype. If I try to get in right now, obviously it's not the best deal possible. And some of the news, just look at the volume that's going on right now in comparison to how it was trading during before the report came out. Just understand that right now there's a little bit more hype, right? So understand that this probably isn't where it's going to be at. So let's just give it some time. This thing's absolutely killing it. So crazy to see. Yeah, definitely missed out on this. All right. But I'll keep you guys up to date with what it is that I pay attention to. Again, I'll post it in the trade ideas section. Might be a dip by opportunity again on UWT, or kind of go with the flow on DWT. So we'll go ahead and go from there. I feel like crude oil, in my opinion, today is being a little bit more proactive with, or a little bit more just volatile, right? Instead of UGAS and DGAS for natural gas. So I feel like that's kind of what I'm going to be playing today. But appreciate you guys' time. Like always, let's keep it simple. Find something for a good deal. Make sure you have that confirmation and lock in profit. So like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team. Looks like it's beginning to reverse. We'll see kind of where it goes.